This is my presentation on the laws and legislation of the retail travel industry. I'm going to start off with the front and back systems. The travel agents mainly use view data. It's used for accessing tour operators, holiday deals and other stuff like that. It can also be used for booking the holidays and the ancillaries such as car hire and theme park tickets. It can also be used for admin, like changing and adding names, changing the addresses, changing telephone numbers to make sure that the travel agent has got the correct information just in case anything goes wrong. Thomson also use Rapid and Power Search to check holiday deals. Tour operators are trying to cut out the view data and start using the web-based systems, which in a way I don't think would be quite good because then it'd cost a lot more for staff training on the new systems. And if any mistakes are made, then it's the person who's done it held responsible for it. In a good way though, you can have more of a choice for your ancillaries that are not normally on view data. It make it easier to search for a dynamically made holiday as well. Procedures, documents for selling travel services. Some travel agents have their own procedures that they use when getting a customer to book a holiday. Thomson sit with their customers and make sure that they get the best choice of holiday. The documents that they use during this procedure is they fill out an inquiry form full of the personal details, where the customer wants to go, what time, how much they want to spend, and how many people are going, and so on. The customer then goes away after the travel agent has found the holiday and stuff. The customer goes away, has a think about it, comes back, and this is the procedure of booking. Fill out booking forms. Then the travel agent shows the certificate to prove that they are ATOL certificate, and then it shows them an invoice of their broken down procedures. Then they try and make them buy, see if they've got insurance. If they've got insurance, then that's alright. If not, then they try and make them buy their insurance to make sure they've got more profit. They make sure that they have the right currency, because some countries do use different currency than pounds, dollars, and euros. Some use different ones. Know about the passport information, that the departure from the holiday destination home, you've got to at least have 6 months on your passport. Then about visa information, because some countries will not let you in without a visa. Say if you're going to America, you can fill out one of these on the airplane, and you're not allowed to lie on it. If you've ever been arrested or been cautioned or anything like that, you've got to declare it. Sometimes they will not let you in. Like Turkey, you've got to pay for your visa there, which is £20. Merchandising and displays. It's really important that travel agents have these window displays to get more customers into their shop. They've got to make sure that they're always up to date. If some are running out, they can put, to cover their own backs, they can put subject to availability onto it. The late deals are really popular at the moment, as you can get cheap prices for up to 1 week of going, 2 weeks of going, 3 weeks of going, and so on. Thomson staff go through every week to have a look for the best deals on their systems, so they can offer the best ones and sell them at the best price. Racking policies and preferred operators. The preferred operator for Thomson is obviously Thomson or First Choice, as there are two companies. They have to go by a plan that is set by the tour operator to show which brochures go where. If you go into a Thomson shop, you notice their brochures are right in front so you can see them, so obviously you're going to go for that brochure. The other brochures that Thomson use are Hazel and Jarvis, JetSave, Meon, Villas and Sovereign, plus they do First Choice as well. Commission levels. Commission is paid monthly to a travel agent. Depends on how much booking they've made. The commission is an agreement set by the agency agreement place. The average commission is between 10 to 15% for an average booking. If a booking earns, say Thomson earn less than 7% on a booking, they'll try and switch sell to make it more profitable for them on their side. Thomson at the moment, for an average booking, they are earning 13% commission. Sales targets. Every travel agent has a sale target to hit. This is set by the head office. If staff reach their sales target, there are bonuses that are paid directly to them. To try and hit these sales targets, they use switch selling, the contact their inquiries, make sure that they sell the highest pay commission. With Thomson at the moment, that is cruises. They also try and add on ancillaries and the insurance because they're quite good commission-wise. Switch selling. Switch selling is a technique that every travel agent uses with their customer to make them buy their product if they're thinking of buying somewhere else. So say if a Thomas Cook person come in and says, right, I want this holiday, see if you can get me a better deal. Or I've been speaking to somebody from Thomas Cook and I've been offered this deal. Then they'll turn around and say, right then, we'll sit down, have a word and see what we'll think of what we can find for you. They'll try and get them the same holiday but cheaper and better. They'll sit down, listen to the person, what they've got to say, how many people are going, to try and get the best deal for them. Technology. All travel agents make sure their technology is up to date. Because you don't want any crashing while trying to book a holiday. You don't want your systems freezing or anything like that. You don't want to give the customer the wrong details, wrong information on a holiday when the holidays were 2 years ago or something. And they've got to make sure that all their staff is fully trained. Thomson make sure their staff's fully trained. They do training every so often to make sure they are up to date with everything. If there is any mistakes on the system caused by the staff not having the right training, the manager would get into trouble for obviously not doing the training with them. Package regulation is legislation that is all travel agents must abide by, as it covers package holidays. Package holidays mean pre-arranged combination of at least 2 components sold at an inclusive price. Overnight accommodation has to be included in it. Brochures must not be misleading. If so, they could be used up to a fine. With this regulation, travel agents must provide customers with this information before booking their holiday, the passports, the visas, the health, and explain how their money is protected as well. Customers must receive their holiday information in good time. This is between a couple of months before holiday. They also must receive an invoice showing the breakdown of the prices, show them what they're actually paying for. Customers also have the right to amend and transfer their booking. The tour operator must inform customers if there's any changes that occur on holiday, and then offer them an equivalent package. Data protection. Data protection is a law that protects individual data, like personal information, and prevents misuse of this information. How this applies to travel agents is that this information applies that they hold their customers' details, who they can give information to. The information is name, date of birth, address, telephone numbers, holiday information such as departure dates, where they're travelling to and how long for. They're not allowed to break this act unless the customer knows about it. The next one I'm going to do is customer protection, which were enforced in 1987. It's an act. Trading standards actually give the duty to enforce this act, as it's to protect customers when purchasing an item or an holiday or anything like that. It prevents misleading information or prices. It provides safety and protection of the customer by enabling ordering to be made controlling goods. It prevents the supplies of goods not accordance with general safety requirements or are unsafe. It provides customer protection for faulty items or anything like that, or misleading information about holiday. Contract law is a contract legislation that covers a wide section of industries, not just travel. It's a contract made between the tour operator and the customer. The travel agent is basically the middleman. The customer is basically signing that they are willing to pay for this holiday at this price every month before they go. Due to fail to pay any of that, then the tour operator will send letters out to say, are you willing to pay this? If not, let us know. If they still do not answer, sometimes they might take them to court. It's very rare, but they will take them to court. And then the same with the tour operator. If the tour operator breaks theirs, then they've got to make sure that they can't do that. The customer has got to have what they've paid for. So if there's 2 swimming pools in a brochure, it turns out when you get to the hotel there's only 1, then they've broke the contract. Enables them to get compensation and refund if the contract is broken. So they go on holiday, like for instance 2 swimming pools in a brochure, 1 when they get there, they are able to get compensation for that because they have been misled the information. I'm going to talk about ABTA now. ABTA stands for Association of British Travel Agents. Basically, it's you've got to have this license to be a travel agent. You're not allowed to, with this contract, you're not allowed to sell misleading prices. ABTA members must give customers the accurate information possible. Members must not give customers booking conditions. Must give them booking conditions. Sorry, they must give customers visa, passport, and health information. So if a customer's going to America and they've been arrested before and they fill out that green form on the aeroplane, it turns out they're not allowed to go because they've been arrested and they haven't declared it, then the travel agent will be held responsible because they didn't give them the correct information. It's got to let them know about the travel insurance. Members must give the customer any relevant FCO information. FCO stands for Foreign Commonwealth Commonwealth Office. If there's the travel agent must let them know if there's any changes to their place where they're going or cancellation or anything. They've got to let them know ASAP. The travel agent must advise them on building work that is happening abroad on holiday. Complaints must be dealt with according to the ABTA regulations. So if there's a complaint made by somebody, they've got to follow the step-by-step rules they have got back from ABTA to make sure they have got the correct information there. Civil Aviation Authority is an air travel organisation that is going into business with ATOL. ATOL is basically stands for Air Travel Organisation Licence. ATOL is a protection scheme for flights and air holidays managed by the Civil Aviation Authority, CAA. Most firms who sell air travel have to have this licence. It's a law to have this licence. If any of this licence is broke, if you're on holiday and you're stuck because the flight company has gone bust, as long as you are ATOL certified, the travel agent is ATOL certified, you are able to get home because ATOL will cover that for you. Then international. The Civil Aviation is basically, when I find the right thing, CAA will be published to schedule the terms to include the agency agreement shortly. They're going to be joining them. Anything with a flight, it protects. Then there's IATA, which stands for International Air Transport Association. It promotes safe and regular economic air transport for the benefits of the people of the world. Basically, anybody who goes abroad, it's for that transport, for that aircraft that it looks after. Thank you for my presentation. Sorry that it's 15 minutes long. Thank you.